The Child Wellbeing Index is not just a subjective assessment of what people think. It is based on data for the individual child, for the nature of the family's existence, and for the community as a whole. And so it really was for us an awakening experience to tell us not just a composite score, of course, which we were interested in, but it alerted us to a number of issues that were going on in the community that we really needed to pay attention to. The reason the Child Wellbeing Initiative is important and relevant for us here at the Chamber is because as we looked across our community and said, okay, given the fact that we now know that we have a significant number of our young people who are living with in conditions that we find unacceptable, what do we do? And so as we began to unpack the components of that Child Wellbeing Index, it really led us in a community-wide discussion about how do we deal with these issues? How do we deal with childhood learning, early childhood learning and achievement through school as an important part of the Child Index? How do we deal with family issues, being either home insecurity or food insecurity or transportation insecurity, whatever it is, access to health insurance, and the community at large? What kinds of economic opportunities are we providing for our families? Now, what we learned as we began to explore how we dealt with the four major issues that we identified was that there are literally 1,000 philanthropic organizations in Gwinnett County, all doing good work, but they're not integrated in any systemic way. And so what we learned was we are program rich and system poor because we don't have an integrated system that allows us to maximize the benefits of having all of those philanthropic organizations. And so that was a real eye-opener for us. And it really is that Child Wellbeing Index that I think alerted us and awoke us as a community and said, okay, you now know the test question, figure it out. And that's what we're in the process of doing.